All right. How you guys? Let's get started again. Another protocol run. So I wasn't even supposed to be out the house right now, but I had to handle some business, and I just wanted to show you what I saw again in regards to the chemical server that they were playing with in space, and how they were playing with a specific technology to stalk and harass people, and because they were playing with radiation and particle physics and holes in space, something happened in the digital binary reality that runs this low vibrational reality, which is getting upgraded, right? And it created an explosion of exposure. Once again, 313, right? So let's go over here. Oh, that one was actually hilarious. This one just drove by and it said BTS, and I was talking about how Asia they a bunch of music from black and brown singers in the United States because they were playing in my phone TTD. I told you about the text to speech to text or code to text or code to voice that we're going to be using. You guys see it right here. Dev says dev right there in terms of like developer, but that really isn't one. It's this one right in front of it that says UDP again. Okay, and I was just talking about that UDP protocol, right? Be careful with that. I was just talking about that UDP protocol and how it's getting broken right now. And UDP is like mainly for like streaming. Yeah, and that's so funny. It said HUE, hue, color, melanin, um, and also the hex spectrum. But I just wanted to say that some of you guys are mad that it popped down like this, and they're doing hella magic in space on the soil network. So what does that look like? Oh, based on the fact that we ate from this planet, they're doing a certain magic and they're sending it to the soil network. So all you guys need to do is just approve the new DNA that they put on you to block that, and then also too, the soil network has been redeveloped. Now, some of you guys are like, why haven't they done this? It's because some of these plants waited last minute, thousands of years to open this up. Like, okay, now we can show our hand and show that we're ops, because they got fucking exposed in space. So it's only like a few plants, and they played in the soil network. It's not all of them, right? So at least that's like a good thing. Like you don't really have to worry about like, is every plant an op? No, it's only a few of them, and a lot of them they're no longer on the planet. It's the memory of them being on this planet, which a bunch of hosts are gonna go run about like the secret life of plants and the memory of plants, and you're gonna end up getting a memory in terms of how you got to this planet as an illegal, right? So also too, I just wanted to tell you guys that there's a bunch of bitches that have been clout chasing, like, oh yeah, we can definitely look into this. Like, yeah, Daisy, no, we're working with her. We're definitely working with her. I didn't start any of this in tech. I have no idea what's going on. Fuck you. You know what the fuck you're doing? You're an op. Let's keep on with the professional tone here. Moving forward, there is a chemical server for anybody that's clout chasing that helped start this. You had your hand in it any way, shape, or form. You're coming in my chat group starting shit. There's a chemical server that they're about to put you on. So anytime you're talking and running your mouth and about shit that has nothing to do with you, you get curses. Because that's what this is about, right? That's why this is still going. So that bitches like Meg the Stallion and whatever can go clout chase. This says Van. Because something's currently going on with Van Jones. Okay. So there was a big ass explosion in the virtual reality today, and I just thought that that was funny. I only said that because I thought that that was funny, and I was gonna look something up today, and I was like, fuck, I wish I did. This is gonna explode too. This is gonna explode too. This is gonna start some shit too. This license plate. What does it say? It says Bia. That's gonna start some shit. You guys know Bia, right? I was just talking about her. Hi. I was just talking about Bia and how she's beefing with Cardi, but it's something that she shouldn't have said about a specific housing project in New York. And that's currently causing the drama. I talked about this a couple of weeks ago, and you guys are seeing this. And you guys keep on hearing me talk about certain things that are going on in New York, and it has something to do with this bullshit with Boston. But I was gonna do a video about a visitor in the Dominican community in Boston. You guys heard me talk about that a few days ago. There's some white woman that's going to Harvard out there, and she's already playing with her tampons in the Dominican community. They're everywhere. There's so many of them. How are we going to do cleanup? Oh, yeah, they think that they're better than me. Like one of them just looked at me like, you don't know who I am? So I just have to let you know, right, that every day that I get on here and people see shit like that, but how did that happen? And she's on a bicycle. Every day that I get on here and people hear about tampons and small kids and paperwork from HR and shit like that, it's every day that you get set the fuck up, right? So I just need you to know that. And something really gully just happened that I have to show you. Let me go ahead and pull this up in my phone because people think that it's a joke and it's really not a joke. So you guys heard that Hell's Angels, the white supremacist biker group, they got caught the fuck up, and all of them in LA got arrested. Do you guys know that they had a big ass raid today? What do you mean? Yeah. Wow. Yeah, holes in space. Like, oh, I didn't know that they were gonna go to jail. Oh, I didn't know that they were like getting watched like that. Maybe we shouldn't have started that. Oh, okay. Well, too many people are complaining about them. Let's just let their bodies die now. Oh, because they were snatching people's kids from Tent City. They were harassing the entire black and brown tech community, professional community. They were playing in different chat groups, sharing your private information that they got from neural monitoring technology. They were starting hella shit with me, rounding hella people up. It's because I sent a document to the California State Assembly, and it had hella pictures of these white men that were harassing me. And you guys really, really don't understand that you are getting fucking investigated. This is to get Chris Ray out of the FBI because of how he was playing in certain cases and fudging certain cases. Thank you. So those of you guys that are sitting here like, oh, this is gonna go on for days. It's not, bitch. You clearly see these arrests. Oh, okay. Oh, domestic terrorism. Okay, yeah. Well, they got charged. They're not gonna beat that case, right? I just wanted to tell you guys this too. Uh, Look at this. Strong atmospheric river could be seen among the most intense seen in 23 years. I told you that you're gonna see about certain shit astronomically going on. It's people in space, indigenous people in space making their way over here to shut this planet the fuck down. Finally, we found out what you've been doing. You've been playing with the soil network. Come here. So you did this when the first planet was created, because this planet, remember, this planet had once had an indigenous reality. There's plants and a bunch of shit over here, which I'm not even gonna get into. Some of you karmics, you're playing on my channel, you're clout chasing. You have no clue. Some of these plants are so gully. Some of these plants you guys are playing with are so ratchet. You're playing with me. Do you even know who I am, like molecularly? No, we don't know about that. We don't have an Akasha. We don't have any of that. Okay, yeah. We just thought that we just copy this and then we'll be famous in the spiritual community. This is not about fame. This is about the planet ending and getting reset and you leaving because you're the problem. Some of you guys are playing with some of these plants molecularly. You guys keep on seeing on my channel that a bunch of white women are getting cancer and a bunch of white men are dying in tech. Do you know how that's happening? Because you're playing with these fucking plants and you're playing with clout chasing, but you're playing with indigenous people. So something that came out here is, and again, these are the discussions that need to happen in front of the entire black community about what came out about space. These hoes, we have an original planet. You guys know that the Mayan Empire was here, the Kemet Empire was here. When you talk about those empires, those are like the baby of the older ones. So when we're talking about Kemet on this planet and the Mayan Empire, you guys know about the Aztec Empire. That's a planet before this planet. Even Kemet is a planet before this planet. They just came here. Angkor Wat, that's 3 planets before this planet with the green and blue and different colored women and people and gold people, right? That's before this planet. So when what we're talking about with white people playing games is they built something before this planet. It was all the way over there stored in a little area. I'm not hiding anything in my bed. Why would you be asking me what's under my bed? I'm a high priestess. I'm not wearing a wig. That's not a lace front. What happened to all your hair? What do you mean? That means that you're the one that started this because you guys have no hair. Now I see what you guys have been doing with this different plant and processing this plant and hiding. Because I was wondering, why, what are you doing with wigs? And you're getting my son to teleport wigs and stuff like that. What is this? How did they find out about this? Oh, because Quizzo Jr. was wearing this wig and we tried to put a spell on it. So they found what we were doing. Okay, so you guys are just now learning, like, okay, it's old gully shit that got started in space that's unraveling on the planet. Like, it's gonna get unraveled and they're gonna handle it. They found everything. The biggest thing that they found was that soil network fuckery because somebody buried themselves here. and then they made a copy of the planet and then buried themselves another body in that area so they can like be next to people. Okay, so something's gonna come out too. One of the last things is, how are you still talking in my ear? Okay, they're gonna keep looking until they find every fucking thing. So I suggest you turn that the fuck off. And again, white people, you did something great by uploading me and just a few other people. Had you never uploaded us to that virtual reality, this would have never happened. You would have never gotten exposed for having sex in your family. All these Asian hoes wouldn't have gotten exposed. Their families playing with human meat and bone grafts and bullshit and stealing from the black community and starving shit without DJZ. And you really like should have never started what you started, period. So I just have to say that, and that's all you guys need to see on my channel. Yeah, Hell's Angel, let me just show you guys, because somebody's gonna bring this up at their job. Yeah, and somebody got approved for their transfer already. There you go. Okay, because they got caught. The white supremacist groups, because they were playing online. You follow me, you're gonna get set up. Let's just show them that we're watching this. So let's go ahead and do the raid. And hey Daisy, you're gonna find something on the media. I know that you're gonna find it. You're smart. Thank you. Yeah, there was another investigator like, hey Daisy, thank you. I'm worried about you, honey. You're young, but I know that you're strong, but I'm gonna help you out. And they stepped into it because you really don't know who the fuck is watching my channel. And somebody said the wrong thing. Do you know that I've been watching Daisy's channel for like 6 years, and I work in clearance for the United States government, the federal government. I have subbies like that. My subscribers. Do you know that I've been watching this and I know what you're doing? Oh, yeah, not her, because she's gonna find out what we've been doing with the clearance platform and that we cloned that platform so we can get all of you guys clearance into the government and to play. Oh, okay, yeah, just leave it alone then. Oh, well, we just thought that these were our powers. Like, and that right there is why people are getting murdered, why white supremacists are getting their fucking door kicked in. And when they're getting their door kicked in, they're getting their head kicked in. Good. That's why motherfuckers are getting dogged in the street of Oakland and getting their ass whooped, right? And complaining like, I need to go to the ER. I was hit really badly. That's nothing. That's nothing. Man, I had my Air Max on, my Air Max 95. The next time you can catch me in my Timbs. So now you guys are like, okay, yeah, we can get set up. Yeah, you can get set up. Like I keep on telling you, you can get set the fuck up. Like really any day of the week. The next thing that you're gonna watch is a few politicians in the California state of California, and then Nevada and Arizona. They're all gonna get arrested, and they're already looking for their replacements, and they can do that. So, anyways, you guys, I just wanted to show you what was going on. So now you know. Okay, but now, so now you know. Now you know, without a shadow of a doubt. You don't have to listen to me. Oh, she's a psychic. She's just like predicting things and making stuff up. But now you know. So now you know, right?